Talent Scout. As we just got through seeing the tag team of Brute Force in action, your discovery, but right now, we're ready for action right here in the GWF. Terry Garvin against the Dark Patriot.
And what a way to start our show off today, Craig.
The matchup with Brute Force took place a couple weeks ago, but we wanted to give you a look at one of the hottest tag teams. But now in our first live event today on the GWF, the Expert brings the Dark Patriot to the ring, and whenever the Expert is around, you know there are problems lurking not far behind.
Now, obviously, Craig, I have all the respect in the world for Mr. Pritchard and for the Dark Patriot, but as long as I'm alive, it's debatable as to who's the Expert.
Well, I'm sure you all could have a debate on your own, but we already have one debating pair in the Global Wrestling Federation, Scott Hudson and Stephen DeTruth. Back to the corner, Terry Garvin blocking the shot and delivers one of his own. The Expert has sent his men up against Terry Garvin almost as much as he's set him up against Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. There's no bounty on the head of Terry Garvin, at least none that we've heard of. But
that's the key to it right there, Craig. Bet you've heard of.
Well, I think with the somewhat strange alliance of Gilbert and Garvin, that the Expert wants to try to, I guess, tear down the opposing forces one by one, and would like to get Mr. Garvin out of the picture.
That is correct, Craig. And, you know, I'm baffled by by what is going on inside Eddie Gilbert's mind. Just what is going on in there. I'll tell you what I think is going on there. I think Eddie Gilbert is being duped by Terry Garvin, who just wants to ride his coattails to stardom.
Well, mutual respect there by Gilbert and Garvin, as we saw recently in the Global Wrestling Federation. Twisting on the left arm, but he left one arm free, the right arm, used by the Dark Patriot in the punch. Chop to the throat. Terry Garvin, we say it so many times, he's a man that never gives up.
Oh, yeah, here we go again. Terry Garvin's got all this heart, yeah, never gives up.
And Terry Garvin trying to get a second win. That win may have been taken out of him by a couple of boots, courtesy of the Dark Patriot. Into the ropes, into the corner, rather. Terry Garvin keeled over, courtesy of the very fast whip by the Dark Patriot. Into the other corner. Garvin, I don't know if he hit hard or if he caught himself. High head scissors, goes down the ropes and flips him over. Drop kick. And the Dark Patriot doesn't know which way to go. Takes the hard way out. While the Dark Patriot on the outside, Terry Garvin off the top turnbuckle with a clothesline.
Well, I will say, Craig, I do give credit where it's due, and that was a fine move on the part of Terry Garvin. Now the question is, can he follow it up?
Runs him into the post, but didn't run him all the way into the post. Garvin charges, but the high backdrop at the ringside area is James Beard forced to break the count as the Dark Patriot rolls in and out.
There it goes.
The man in black. Suplex. And a little slap for good measure.
That's what he's going to get.
An extreme close-up of the man in black. As there's the Expert down with a kick to the head.
Now, Craig, I question whether you called that correctly or not. Didn't look like a kick to the head to me. Being the nice guy that he is, I do believe the expert was merely scratching the back of Garvin's head.
Well, if he's going to scratch his back, I think Garvin's going to go after the expert. Unfortunately, he didn't have eyes in the back of his head as he was attacked from behind by the Dark Patriot.
The Patriot, of course, the Dark Patriot, of course.
Please don't ever get those two confused.
I know. What an insult that was to the Dark Patriot, and I certainly do apologize, Craig. I just don't know what came over me.
Well, what has come over the Dark Patriot might be a headache right here. Terry Garvin, personal tour of the solid steel pole. Both men back into the ring. Garvin going after the Dark Patriot until a ring of the eyes stops the momentum. Duck under the clothesline. Belly to belly. The Dark Patriot trying to find some way out of the predicament and found it there. The man in black picking up Garvin, trying to put him up for a pile driver or a power bomb or something like that. But Garvin reverses. Clothesline. Terry Garvin trying to gain some momentum and goes to work on the arm. We've got to take a break right here. If anything happens, we'll show you via videotape. Otherwise, we'll be back in just a moment. Terry Garvin still working on the arm as we return to the Global Dome. Craig Johnson and flamboyant Freddie Fargo.
And if you notice, Craig, with one rake of the eyes, Dark Patriot was able to turn the momentum in this match.
This match has been a match that has gone back and forth on many occasions.
A seesaw battle indeed, with the Dark Patriot currently holding the upper hand in the match.
I was about to say he has the seed.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing.
You might say that. I would.
And the expert jawing at Terry Garvin. Garvin with a series of elbows. Breaks the hold. It goes back to the corner. Boot to the midsection. Goes up to the middle rope. Comes down. Sunset flip. 1, 2. Almost the count of 3. And once again, the Dark Patriot up to his feet and gets the first blow in.
What a seesaw battle this is turning out to be, Craig. No one can seem to sustain the upper hand in this bout.
Garvin campaigning here. Tries the leapfrog, and it's turned into a power bomb courtesy of the Dark One. Count of 1, count of 2. And Garvin kicks out. One thing that the Dark Patriot is not, he does not put a lot of flashy moves in there. As a matter of fact, he's so methodical sometimes.
It's called the basics, Craig. When you know the basics, when you are well schooled in the basics, what happens? You win North American titles.
And is that one of the basics, a headbutt courtesy of the expert?
As far as I know.
A slap to the face and a headbutt, and now a boot to the throat. And look at the expert again. Something has got to be done about this man.
How about a raise in pay? I think he deserves it. This man is doing a fine job.
And now, when the expert isn't using the chokehold, the Dark Patriot is. The expert wanting to try to get a shot in and does. Why don't they go ahead and make this a handicap match?
Well, Craig, why not? Obviously, Terry Garvin is one of the most handicapped people I've ever met.
Catapult right to the bottom rope. Not going to justify that last remark. There's the North American champion with things seemingly in hand here. Maybe not. Terry Garvin blocking the trip to the turnbuckle. And it looked like the Dark Patriot wanted to block the trip to the turnbuckle and may have been able to shake it off just a little bit as he gets the advantage with a shot to the midsection.
Terry Garvin is definitely showing me some fortitude that I didn't think that he possessed.
And now going to the rope, going to work on the leg and the knee. And the expert from the outside. I have seen a lot of managers in my day, but I have not seen a manager interfere so much in one match as the expert has in this one.
Pardon me, Craig. Just which monitor are you looking at?
The same one you are. There's only one here. Garvin out of the way of the elbow drop. Back to his feet. The fans getting behind Terry Garvin.
And just why is that, Craig? I don't understand that.
Very popular here at the Global Dome.
Well, and we've got a lot of people that are awfully hard up for a hero.
Whip into the ropes. Clothesline. And the Dark Patriot attempting to get the 3 count, but barely a count of 2 as Garvin has a mean look in his eye. You talked about tenacity earlier. When Terry Garvin gets those eyes, watch out. Duck under. Flying forearm. Down goes the Dark Patriot. Back to the rope again. Another flying forearm. Lands right on the star. Shoulder block. Neither man goes down. Another shoulder block, and the Dark Patriot takes Terry Garvin to the outside with him. Both men on the outside here as Terry Garvin about to be sent into the post, but sends the side of the head of the Dark Patriot there. Watch out for the expert from behind, holding his leg,
and it's a count out, Craig.
James Beard cannot see the expert holding on to the leg. And Terry Garvin back into the ring delivering the clothesline. Did the bell ring? I don't
know. This is very confusing, Craig. The entire crowd here does not know what's going on. Well, obviously,
Ron Ames indicated to me that we have an official word.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, because Terry Garvin was counted out, is the Dark Patriot.